You know what it is. Listen, we reached a point in the day where it's time to jam a little something. And if you're going to jam, it means you got to turn up the heat, because I only got the most fire tunes coming right at you. I want to welcome you all to What's Hot in Music. That is right. What's hot in music? Okay, so listen. One of my favorite things about music is that, and listen, no matter what kind of week you've had, there's always a song out there that meets you exactly where you are. That's right. Sometimes, you need something uplifting. Sometimes you need something reflective. Sometimes you need something that makes you just want to roll the windows down and turn the volume all the way up. And this week, I've got a little bit of everything, all right? So let's jump into 4 records that have been catching my attention lately and showcase just how diverse and powerful music can be, starting with Don't Say Goodbye by The War and Treaty. Now, if you never listened to The War and Treaty, listen, let me put you on, all right? This is a husband and wife duo that has really built a reputation as one of the most emotionally powerful acts in music today. So the sound that blends country, soul, gospel, Americana, and R&B, and it's something that just feels timeless. Not to mention, I mentioned before, they show up on commercials here on the AM show. So they're a familiar face to both of them. So here's a little bit more on them both.
Husband and wife duo Michael and Tanya Trotter played 3 nights with the Nashville Symphony. What is it that happens when you two sing?
It's something supernatural. But before we start singing together, there's a prayer that we say every time. We grab hands, and it's just Michael and I say, God, please let people see you.
I love that. Honestly, I mean, the talent that they have, and I just wanted to share a little bit of their background just so you can see how, as a husband and wife duo, how they approach each time they perform. And I think it's very intentional, and you gotta love it. I really think, honestly, that's one of the things that exudes and it comes out in their music. As they said, there's something else going on. I really feel like the Lord is moving them and He's at work in both of their lives. So they have a new track out, and it's called Don't Say Goodbye. Now, this is a perfect example of why so many people have fallen in love with their music. The song is actually built around themes of commitment, perseverance, and fighting for love even when it gets difficult, when life gets difficult. So what immediately stands out is their vocal chemistry between Michael and Tanya Trotter, right? These aren't just 2 great singers singing together. These are 2 people who have lived life together, who have experienced struggles together, and of course, built a family together. Check out the single here.
Please come back to me, darling. Oh, yeah. Please come back to me, darling. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, there's something about harmonies, right? Harmonization is just this beautiful dance, right? You kind of, it's kind of like surfing with each other, right? And they spend so much time together. They work with each other. They go home. Imagine, you work together and you go home. You're like, all right, what you about to eat? You know each other inside and out. And honestly, that's something that it just comes together so well in the way that they're able to bounce off of each other. I've seen numerous times online. I haven't seen them perform in person. It's definitely something that I want to put on my bucket list, but you can see this joy that they have when performing. And that lends itself to also the creativity, to be able to know somebody so well where you can even bounce ideas off of that person. I think it just creates this beautiful blend of something so authentic. And that's exactly what you hear. You can hear that authenticity in every single note. So the song here, it feels less like a performance and more like a conversation between two people refusing to give up on each other. In a world where so much music can feel disposable, don't say goodbye. Honestly, it feels so meaningful. It reminds us that some things are worth fighting for, and that love isn't always about grand gestures, right? Sometimes it's simply about staying.
Someone to hold.
Listen, the war and treat. Look, listen. Look, when I'm trying to tell y'all to throw things on the playlist, you think I'm joking with you. I'm giving you just straight hits. And the hits I'm giving you, these are people who you can listen to them on your playlist. And then if they happen to be in town, you can catch them live. And it's just a whole different stratosphere. I really love performers who can perform live well, right? And not just perform live, but perform live really great. It brings in a completely different feel to any type of performance, any type of music, any type of composition. And as you just saw just there, I mean, they know how to bring it. Fire. The War and Treaty. So it's going to change your mind, right? When you see that commercial this go around, when it comes up on the AM show, you're going to be like, oh, I know some more of their stuff. I'll do it for y'all. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to shift gears and we're going to head straight to the streets with We Outside by Flag.Boy G's. Now, man, listen, if Don't Say Goodbye is the soundtrack for reflection, We Outside is the soundtrack for movement. Check this out.
I was sewing, hustling, working for the Mardi Gras. Carnival in New Orleans, I'm outside. Everybody talking about, boy, your suit cold. It's only one Super Sunday, it ain't the Super Bowl. I was sewing, hustling, working for the Mardi Gras. Carnival in New Orleans, I'm outside. Everybody talking about, boy, your suit cold. It's only one Super Sunday, it ain't the Super Bowl. Mardi Gras, walking through the streets like I run the town. Don't blow your horn at me to move, drive around. We outside. I don't tell them he...
Flag.Boy G's is a problem. Listen, look. I don't know if y'all have ever been to New Orleans. New Orleans has a vibe about it. The same way, listen, when you go to any city, any area, right, they have their identity. You know, New York, of course, we saw New Yorkers come together, especially when it was Big Brunsolino and the New York Knicks doing their thing here. You saw the New York energy pour out into the streets. The New York Knicks embodied the grittiness and just the perseverance of New Yorkers. And that's identity. That's what makes the New York Knicks and also New York, New York. Now, I have been to New Orleans several times. I got a good friend who lives out there or lived out there. He don't live there anymore. But when I would go visit, honestly, they have their own identity, a very musical area, right, in New Orleans. And separate from that, what you have, it's very much about expression, self-expression. There's so much legacy and there's so much history in New Orleans, right? And what Flag.Boy G's is embodying, there is a Native American kind of footprint around New Orleans, and that's where you see he has his headdress and the whole fit together. It's paying homage to that in the history in New Orleans. But the music, it's just unbelievable. It's incredible, and this is what you're seeing. Now, the moment that this record starts, you know exactly what kind of energy it's bringing. I'm gonna be honest. Flatboy G's, he taps into the rich musical culture of New Orleans, and he creates a record that feels like a celebration from the very first beat. Now, what makes this song really special is that it captures the spirit of community, right? It's vibrant, it's energetic, it's joyful. And in the production, it just carries that unmistakable New Orleans bounce and rhythm. It creates a sound that practically demands movement, right? You can hear influences from Mardi Gras, from Indian traditions, brass band culture, and also modern Southern hip hop coming all together in one record. Join is fire. Check it out. You know, listen, it just has a really special bounce to it, right? And a nice bounce, a nice shake. Of course, you know, you hear the live drums and the instrumentation behind it. Just going crazy, just doing the thing. Flatboy G's, honestly, look, I'm putting you on for a reason because you do need something, you know, you need something to, you know, get your movement on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Now listen, this isn't the kind of song that you sit quietly and analyze. This is not that, all right? This is the kind of song, it just makes you want to step outside. You call your friends, you fire up the grill, and you just enjoy life. Sometimes, listen, music's purpose is to simply just bring people together and create a vibe. And We Outside accomplishes just that from the very first note. So what I want you to see is I want to take you a little bit into New Orleans culture so you can see what the vibes really are. And Flatboy G's does a great job of embodying New Orleans culture, but we're going to take a little bit of a deeper step so you can really see it and feel it and also hear it. Check it out.
Go cut up that I wear. We fell in love at the second line. We fell in love. We fell in love at the second line. 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 I had the money.
Oh, man. So he is saying we fell in love at the second line. So what the second line is, and I have a friend of mine, the friend that used to live in New Orleans, he now lives in Atlanta, but he got married in New Orleans. And what the second line is, they do it, it's very popular, they do it for weddings, but also separately from weddings, it's just something that breaks out. And basically, it's almost like a moving parade, like a smaller parade. But you know, you walk the streets, there's a band playing at the same time, and yeah, you dance and follow people. It's like a Congo line, but it's fire. It goes crazy. And it's called the second line. And it happens and it goes down in New Orleans. You gotta experience it, honestly. If you get a chance to travel to New Orleans, you're guaranteed, if you go and check out Bourbon Street or something like that, I mean, it don't really matter where you are. There's a high percentage that you're gonna see a second line capture and take off. Now, when my friend got married, anytime there's a second line, especially for a wedding, the police come, they shut down the whole street. They just know. They just know what to do. It's not like a big thing. It's a really cool thing, but the police, they just know, listen, we're shutting down the street, there's a second line going on, and that's just how we get down here. Pretty fire. Anyway, we're gonna keep it rolling, because next up, we got a song that's guaranteed to hit home, especially for a lot of fathers listening this morning. I wanted to cover this one because we were just rolling out of Father's Day last week, and yeah, this one's called Girl Dad. It's by Jamal Roberts. Now, if you've been following Jamal Roberts, you already know that his authenticity is one of his greatest strengths. And on Girl Dad, he just delivers a heartfelt tribute to one of the most important relationships a man can have. And sometimes that's the relationship with his daughter. Check it out.
I love you too. I'm proud to be a girl dad, girl dad. There's nothing I won't do for my babies. I'm proud to be a girl dad, raising some beautiful ladies. Barrettes and bows, I paint their toes, then help pick out their clothes. And heaven knows what I feel looking in their face. They call me daddy, and that is my happy place. They know just what to say, how to get their way. I'm wrapped around the finger. Shine up.
Girl Dad, that's such a beautiful record. Honestly, such a good one. Listen, look, I mean, the beauty of this record is its sincerity. There's no pretending, no posturing, no trying to be something it's not. Roberts simply opens his heart and shares his emotions that come with fatherhood. Check out some more.
I love you too. I'm proud to be a girl dad, girl dad. There's nothing I won't do for my babies. I'm proud to be a girl dad, raising some beautiful ladies. Barrettes and bows, I paint their toes, then help pick out their clothes. And heaven knows what I feel looking in their face. They call me daddy, and that is my happy place.
So good, so good. He got his daughters in there hanging out, doing their thing. I mean, this is just such a heartfelt record. I'm sure this got heavy rotation around last week, around Father's Day. I'm sure there were daughters who played this for their dad. Such a powerful record. Now, Jamal, actually, he was a part of, was it American Idol or The Voice, if I'm not mistaken, but he's part of Voice. And that's where a lot of, his people found out about Jamal from there. But I mean, he's an incredible artist. He makes fantastic music, singer, songwriter, all of the above. Now, in Girl Dad, he talks about protection, guidance, love, responsibility, and also the unique bond that exists between fathers and daughters. So, I mean, it's the kind of song that instantly just resonates with parents because it captures feelings that are often difficult to put into words. And what's especially powerful is how timely this song feels. We often hear music celebrating romance and friendship and personal success, but songs that celebrate fatherhood in such a direct and meaningful way are much rarer. All right, Girl Daddy serves as both a tribute and a reminder of the impact that fathers have in shaping the lives of their children. So if you're a dad with daughters, listen, don't be surprised if this one hits a little bit differently.
And you always bathe in the water. Oh, I prayed for you. Oh, I cried for you. Can't believe we're here at last. Oh, I prayed for you. Oh, I cried for you. Can't believe we're here at last. Can I take you through and touch me on my face?
That's him doing his thing. That's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful record. I mean, all things about Girl Dad. Last one he was singing. I mean, such powerful and rich voice. Yeah, really great. Check him out. Anyway, we're gonna land the plane here. And finally, let's talk about I Got a Feeling by Sam Pounds and Family Company. Now, this one right here, I mean, this is the type of record that arrives exactly when people need it. It's from the opening moments. I Got a Feeling. It just carries an unmistakable sense of optimism. It's hopeful, it's uplifting, it's the musical equivalent of somebody putting a hand on your shoulder and saying, keep going. Better days are ahead. I got a feeling. Man, there's so many inspirations that are being pulled here. I mean, you're hearing Prince, right? You're hearing James Brown, of course, right? This is big band swing. And yeah, just the syncopation of the drums and you know, you hear those strings, you know what I mean? It just has such a bop to it, such a bop to it. But again, also, you know, the message behind the music is really positive. You know, it's pushing you forward. It's saying exactly what I said before, you know, keep going, keep going. Now, the production on this one, it feels warm and inviting, and it creates a foundation for lyrics that focus on faith, perseverance, and believing that good things are still possible. So in many ways, I mean, the song feels like a celebration of resilience. You know, we all face setbacks, we all encounter obstacles, we all go through seasons where things don't unfold the way we hope. But songs like this, they remind us that hope remains one of the most powerful forces we have.
Royalty, you're the queen, and all I want to do is serve. She's a model woman, and I'm a fiend. She got me begging, can I be on her team? She's a magical, supernatural queen. She's a magical, supernatural queen. She already knows who she.
You know, just the feels of this record, just the feels of and the tones and the different type of variations where he's taking his voice. I think that's something that really stands out to me. I mean, it's something just really special to be able to get to a point where, you know, no two songs sound the same. And of course, anytime you get a live band that you're adding to any type of musicianship, it gives you so much flexibility to take a song and build and create something completely different, something completely memorable and that sticks with you. So what I particularly enjoy is the communal feel of this record. So the title of itself, right, I Got a Feeling, so it invites listeners to participate. It's not just one person's testimony, right? It becomes everyone's testimony. And then by the end of the song, you're not just listening to optimism, you are really feeling it.
Made you who you are, it kept you out of the trap. You can always go back when it's said and done. Don't forget where you came from.
Listen, there's nothing like some good strings, bro. Nothing like some good strings on the bad boy. You just let them joints, you know what I mean? Let them joints just string out, you know? Just ride the wave. Very good, very good. But you know, listen, honestly, that's what I love about this group of songs, right? From top to bottom, each song, it serves a different purpose, but they all connect to something deeply human, right? Don't Say Goodbye, it reminds us of the power of commitment. We Outside, it reminds us to celebrate life and community. Girl Dad, it reminds us of the importance of family and fatherhood. And I Got a Feeling, it reminds us to hold on to hope. 4 completely different songs, 4 completely different messages, and yet all of them, they remind us why music remains one of the most powerful forms of storytelling that we have. It's because at its best, I mean, music doesn't just entertain us, it encourages us and inspires us. And that's why we do what we do here. You know, I want to give you hits that you add to your playlist. That's why the What's Hot in Music is What's Hot in Music. We make it happen. We make it do what it do. So also, again, remember at the top, we had the War and Treaty. So when you see that commercial again, make sure you say, hey, what's hot in music, right? We had some songs that had War and Treaty up on there, okay? It's gonna connect the dots for you, and that's what we do here. Add these 4 tracks to your playlist and just jam. Windows down, volume all the way up, and jam. This is What's Hot in Music.